Most goals in a calendar year. Let's start with the magician himself. In 2012, Lionel Messi scored 91 goals in one calendar year. That's more than some professional strikers manage across their entire careers. He didn't just break the previous record, he shattered it. Gerd Muller's 85 goal tally from 1972 had stood untouched for 40 years, considered untouchable by many. Then Messi came along and redefined what impossible meant in football. What made it special wasn't just the number, it was the artistry, goals from every imaginable angle and scenario. Free kicks curled like paintings, dribbles past entire backlines, poachers finishes inside the 6-yard box, delicate chips over world-class keepers. Each goal had its own flair. It wasn't brute force, it was poetry in motion. Could anyone break it? In theory, yes, but in practice, that's a completely different story. Messi was in his absolute prime, playing in a high-scoring Barcelona team under Pep Guardiola and Tito Villanova. He played almost every minute, stayed injury-free, and had a supporting cast that included Xavi, Iniesta, and Dani Alves feeding him chances on a plate. Even modern-day scoring machines like Haaland or Mbappe would need a once-in-a-lifetime combination of form, fitness, fixtures, and teammates to even come close. Most clean sheets in a season. Let's rewind to the 2004-05 season. Jose Mourinho had just arrived at Chelsea, and with him came a tactical revolution in English football. Chelsea became a fortress, and at the heart of that fortress stood Petr Cech. That season, he kept 24 clean sheets in the Premier League, a record that has still not been broken. He was protected by a rock-solid defense featuring John Terry, Ricardo Carvalho, and Claude Makelele, acting as a human shield in midfield. Together, they formed a unit so cohesive, opponents often looked defeated before the match even began. So why is this record so difficult to break today? Football has changed. The modern game is faster, more attacking, and more chaotic. Teams rotate goalkeepers more frequently due to fixture congestion and sports science. The rise of attacking fullbacks and high defensive lines has made clean sheets rarer, especially over an entire season. Cech's record was a product of tactical discipline, physical resilience, and a perfect alignment of strategy and personnel. In today's climate, reaching 24 clean sheets feels almost mythic. Longest unbeaten run. Between May 1991 and March 1993, AC Milan won an astonishing 58 league games unbeaten. That's nearly 2 full seasons without losing a single match. And this wasn't in a low-stakes league. This was Serie A, at a time when it was arguably the most competitive and defensively sophisticated league in the world. Under the pragmatic and ruthless leadership of Fabio Capello, Milan played with both steel and flair. The team featured legends, Franco Baresi, Paolo Maldini, Marcel Desailly, and Marco van Basten, to name a few. They didn't just avoid defeat, they often dominated. While Arsenal's Invincibles run of 49 games in the 2003-04 Premier League season is widely celebrated, Milan's streak was longer, came in a more tactical league, and against more defensively sound opposition. In today's era of tight schedules, deep squads, and evolving tactics, staying unbeaten for nearly 2 years is bordering on impossible. Fastest hat trick. On May 16, 2015, Sadio Mane made history. Playing for Southampton against Aston Villa, he scored a hat trick in just 2 minutes and 56 seconds. The first came in the 13th minute, the third, still inside the 16th. It was as if someone pressed fast forward on reality. This wasn't a fluke. Mane was razor sharp, pouncing on defensive errors with electric pace and cold-blooded finishing. Villa, on the other hand, had a complete defensive meltdown. It was chaos and brilliance colliding in the most explosive way possible. To break this record, a player would need everything to go right in under 3 minutes. Defensive collapse, pinpoint passing, flawless finishing, and an opponent completely out of sorts. In professional football, where seconds matter and defenses are drilled for hours, it's almost unthinkable. Most international goals. Cristiano Ronaldo is the all-time top scorer in men's international football. He surpassed Iran's Ali Daei, whose record of 109 goals stood for years. Ronaldo now has 128 goals, and counting. This isn't about one golden year, it's about longevity. Scoring in qualifiers, friendlies, Nations League games, the Euros, and World Cups. Against minnows and giants alike. Ronaldo has adapted his game across 2 decades, evolving from explosive winger to penalty box predator. To break this record, a player would need to start scoring by the age of 18 and continue until nearly 40, avoiding major injuries while maintaining top form across a changing international landscape. In other words, they'd need to be Ronaldo 2.0, longest time without conceding a goal. Italian legend Dino Zoff holds one of football's most underappreciated records. Between 1972 and 1974, he went 1,142 minutes without conceding a goal in international competition. That's over 12 consecutive matches with a clean sheet. And this wasn't against easy opponents. Zoff held out against England, Argentina, and West Germany. His positioning, leadership, and anticipation were immaculate. In today's game, national fixtures are scattered throughout the year, making consistency hard to maintain. Rotation, friendlies, and unpredictable opposition makes such a streak nearly impossible. Zoff's record is as much about mental endurance as it is about shot stopping. Most assists in a Premier League season. Kevin De Bruyne and Thierry Henry, two very different players, share this record. 20 assists in a single Premier League season. Henry did it in 2002-03 as a forward who could create as well as score. De Bruyne matched it in 2019-20, orchestrating City's attack like a conductor leading a symphony. On paper, 20 doesn't sound massive, but assists are a nuanced stat. You need the vision to spot the run, the technique to deliver the pass, and a teammate who finishes the chance. In an era of squad rotation and deep defensive lines, getting 20 assists means being near perfect for all 38 games. Many have come close: Bruno Fernandes, Mesut Ozil, and Cesc Fabregas. But 20 remains the ceiling. Most goals in a single season. This record feels like football mythology. In the 1927-28 season, Dixie Dean scored 60 goals in the English First Division. That's not in all competitions, that's just league goals. Even at the peak of the Messi-Ronaldo rivalry, when goal totals soared past 50, no one matched Dean's 60 league strikes. The game has changed. Defenders are faster, tactics are sharper, and seasons are shorter. Fewer games mean fewer chances. And Dean did it wearing heavy leather boots on muddy pitches with a ball that got heavier when wet. This isn't just a football record, it's folklore. Most World Cup wins. Brazil's dominance in the World Cup is legendary. With 5 titles, 1958, 62, 70, 94, and 2002, they are the undisputed kings of international football. Germany and Italy are closest, with 4 titles each, but both have struggled in recent years. As global parity increases and underdogs become more dangerous, winning multiple World Cups is becoming harder. Upsets, extra time, and penalty shootouts make modern tournaments unpredictable. Brazil's golden generations, Pelé, Romario, Ronaldo, Ronaldinho, and Cafu, captured the imagination of the world. Unless a country develops several generations of footballing excellence, 5 may remain the peak. Longest goal ever scored. In 2021, Tom King, goalkeeper for Newport County, scored from 105 yards in a League Two match against Cheltenham. A wind-assisted clearance bounced just right and caught the opposing keeper off guard. It entered the Guinness Book of World Records as the longest goal ever scored in a competitive match. Could it be broken? Maybe, with stronger wind or an even worse mistake, but realistically? King's name might be immortalized forever. Most goals in a Premier League match. The record for most combined goals in a Premier League match is 9. We've seen games like Portsmouth 7, Reading 4, or Tottenham 6, Reading 3. These weren't anomalies, they were chaos personified. To see more than 9 goals would require 2 teams completely abandoning structure, which is rare in today's analysis-driven football. Managers are judged on shape and stability, not madness. That's why 9 remains the outer limit for now.